Hey, welcome back to segment 3 of our loft build. Today we will be working on the supports at the end of our platform. Years ago I was doing one of those like evaluation sort of activities, and one of the questions asked me about dead guys. It asked about who is pouring into your life, and the idea was there were different sort of kinds of supports, so you could get support and mentorship from historical figures who you've been reading. And so it asked me who I was reading and who poured into me. And I thought that was a fantastic insight, that there are different kinds of support, and we need support from historic figures, those who have gone before us, mentors. We need support from mentors today, and so there's all sorts of different kinds of support. And we need more support for our loft, and there's going to be 3 different support pieces here between the steps and holding up the steps and holding up the shelves. And so we need to get to it, but it just made me think of the different kinds of support we all need. We need, maybe now more than ever, support. And there's actually a third way to think about support, and that is we need to be supporters. We can pour into people. So just a thought as we turn to our actual physical supports of the platform. Who's your support and who are you supporting? So that will be our project today. We're going to go ahead and get to it. All right, now we're going to cut the angles on the support for our bookshelves and stairs, and in order to do that I've got my trusty miter saw. I just set it to 14 degrees. That's about the angle I want, is 14 degrees, and then I pop those 2x6s on there and make sure they're lined up and get my fingers out of the way, and we go ahead and cut those supports. And then of course when you're done, you got a handy little door stop to go with it. It's a bonus. I already cut the other one, and after this I'll show you what I'm going to do with the bevel square so that we can make the lines for all the shelves, and we'll get to that. What we're going to do is we're going to take a bevel square and we're going to find, let's see, so you can see that right there. We're going to find the angle that we cut. We're going to line up that bevel square so that it's on that angle, and then I tightened it up so I have the angle, I have the way it is cut on the bottom, so that I can then go and I can take and I can mark my lines for where my shelves and my steps are going to be. And we went ahead and set part of the steps, and ours are 15 inches wide, and now we've just got to level and finish up the steps, and then we'll move on to the bookshelves. All right, and those are now set. We can get to work on the what will be the shelf side, and we'll get to that next. All right, well, as you can see, we have the finished product. We did miss a few steps by video and jumped around a little bit. We were eager to get done, so we'll walk you through the finished product. You can see we had the steps done, and they are about 15 inches wide, and then we went ahead with the bookshelves. Those are about 18 inches wide, and what we did was we put a groove in the bottom side of each of those shelves so that we could slide a 1/4 inch ply back to those. You can see this has been lived in, so it's worked well, and that's the final product with the railing and the little shelf. Well, everybody, the trilogy has come to an end. Thank you for joining us. We just wanted to end with a few lessons we learned. So what was one lesson you learned from this project?
Have patience.
Have patience. A project like this can't be built in a day. I think we both learned that. It's probably easiest to set it up in phases like we did. We learned a lot along the way, and thank you for joining us. If you liked this, hopefully we'll get to do more projects, and if you didn't, well, don't watch next time.
Leave a like and subscribe.
Leave a like and subscribe.